When Alice woke up, Randall was missing and she had been running around frantically trying to find him ever since. He wasn't dead, that's the only thing she knew for certain. She didn't feel a void, like he had been permanently lost, but she definitely felt that something was blocking their connection. Under any other circumstances she would have been able to find him anywhere, but the dead things were interfering. She was afraid she would have to go into the shadowy in-between place where they dwelled and make them stop. She had hesitated in taking this action, knowing that it was dangerous to seek out the dead things, but it had to be done. She had done it once before, having been toe-to-toe with one of Brachus's shadowy followers had not been pleasant. These things were ugly, filthy-feeling and able to crawl into a living or non-living body and take over. The only thing that seemed to make sense was to call these things it, because these things had never been a someone. They existed, but had never been alive. She remembered it saying that its kind required bodies to get through the portals that she was protecting with her shields. One of the its had actually taken over Randall for a short time before she had gathered the strength to get the better of it. Something inside her head told her that she could actually touch the horrid, half-formed figure with the yellow eyes and pull out the essence of the thing. So now she knew it was possible to get rid of them, but that didn't mean it had been easy, or that she was eager to repeat the experience. Swallowing hard to keep the bile from rising in her throat, Alice made sure that the two young men with her were safe, wrapping them in a protective bubble before she phased out of her body to wander into the place she dreaded to go. Leaving Steve and Ray to stare in dismay at her hollow body, Alice entered the darkened hole she had created in front of her. As soon as she slipped through the opening, she felt sick, senses bombarded with the worst sensations she had ever experienced. Extreme sadness, frustration, shame and rage, they were all here. It was as if every bad feeling that could have been imagined was hanging out here in the inky black space she had moved to. She was the brightest thing here, appearing like a candle flame that, of course, attracted bad spirits like moths to the light. They were drawn to her out of anger at her presence where they felt she didn't belong. The emotions here were so overwhelming that she staggered beneath the force of them for just a moment. The distressed look on her face was enough to raise an amused snicker from somewhere to her right. Alice froze, settling her face in a neutral expression, waiting for the hidden things to attack, expecting that she would have to fight her way through them any second. But those inner voices were there again, the ones that had spoken to her the first time she fought with the dead. The clean-feeling presence in her head urged her on, reminding her of what she had already accomplished and what she could still do. The added support had the intended effect, making her feel so much stronger in a split second. Alice straightened her slumping shoulders and, after a few more steps into the darkness, stood still and raised her hands, uttering a two-word command. "Come here."